Hello and welcome to Round Class. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga session today. Today we will be exploring finding fluidity. In the yoga practice, we look to nature for inspiration. And today we'll be working with the water element. Vinyasa translates to flow. So this practice is the embodiment of the water element. We're linking our movements with the breath. And this co-creation helps our breath to be more a seamless cycle, a seamless circle. And when we are leaning into our breath, we can make our movements more fluid, more soothing to our nervous systems, and more of a holistic experience. So today, let your intention be moving with fluidity, with ease, and with smoothness. Let's begin in a short and simple meditation. You'll see that I'm seated in Sukhasana on a block. I always recommend to have some props close to you. I am a big advocate of props in the practice. So have something that you can use to lift the earth up to you, you can lean on or anchor into for more support. Once you've come into your comfortable seat, ground your palms to your thighs, then sit up nice and tall. So from the anchor of your seat, lift your heart high. Then slightly tuck your chin towards your chest and close your eyes. Now within the structure of your seat, can you soften slightly? And invite your breath to flow more freely through you. Resist the urge to start deepening your breath or manipulating your breath in any way. And instead, just allow your breath to flow more deeply. Let your body be an invitation for ease, for co-creation, and for softness, smoothness, flow. Now bring your hands to heart center. Shine your heart up into your thumbs and expand your fingers even wider. May we move today with the wisdom of water, guiding every breath in every shape. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, let's begin in child's pose. So child's pose is a great pose that you can come back to at any time during your practice. So let's set it up together. Touch your big toes together, then widen your knees. Let your hips rest on your heels. With your knees wide, you can snuggle your rib cage between your thighs. As you have this healthy connection between your thighs and your ribs, notice how you can deepen your breath. Lay your head down on the earth, extend your arms forward, and begin to cultivate your Ujjayi pranayama. With every inhale, lift and expand your breath into your back and side ribs. With each exhale, gently pull your low belly up and in. So this cycle, this full circle of each breath, you'll physically expand as you breathe in and purposefully contract and ground as you breathe out. Let's create this as a vinyasa. Ground down through your hands. Slowly rise on up to a tabletop variation. Keep your knees nice and wide. On your inhale, reach your right arm back behind you. turn your heart open to the right side of your room. With your inhale, sweep your arm across the sky, and exhale, return to child's pose. Inhale, rise back up to a tabletop variation, so you're pressing down to lift up. Extend your left arm behind you. Inhale, sweep your left arm around. Exhale, return to the earth, child's pose. One breath, one movement. Inhale, sweep your right arm around, big circle. Exhale, return back to the ground. Inhale, open up across your left side. Exhale, return to child's pose. Keep going at the rhythm of your breath, like you're swimming. And as you repeat these motions, the repetition helps to open up your shoulder joints, lubricate all your major joints through your knees, your hips, and especially your shoulders. Embodying the water quality also means bringing this juicy quality, it's known as rasa in the yoga practice, within your tissues, within your experience. Allow the life force to flow. One more round. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Can you make your transition seamless as you lift your hips high? And then move in a way that feels good to you in your first down dog. What motions or sways can you add in that help you embody your strength and be a vessel for breath? On your next inhale, sweep your right leg high like a paintbrush, making a purposeful stroke. Sweep up. Exhale, knee to your nose, zip up your low belly. Gently step to your right thumb. Lower your back knee down. On your inhale, make it smooth. Lift your heart, then sweep your arms up. No quick, jerky movements. Let everything be purposeful, like as if it were a part of a dance. Take another deep breath in, lean your heart even higher. Exhale, gracefully return your hands to the earth. Then slide your hips back until you sit all the way down onto your left heel for Janu Shirsasana B. Keep the forward action of your heart. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, bow over your right shin. If this is too much, either on your right leg or your left foot, you can always come into Janu Shirsasana A. Place your left foot to your inner right thigh. Continue to ride the waves of each breath cycle, expanding with every inhale and softening and grounding with each exhale. On your next inhale, let's move forward and through our low lunge. Take a deep breath in, shine your heart forward. Exhale, dial your left heel down, then sweep your hands off the left side of your mat until you turn your right toes. Come into a wide straddle forward fold prep. Ground through your hands, inhale, shine your heart forward. Keep the halfway lift. Your hands can be on your fingertips, palms, or you can bring one or both of your blocks here. With your heart lengthening forward, now create some figure eight circles with your hips. These small motions help to bring in lubrication to your joints that are supporting you all day long. Switch sides, reverse your figure eights. And these sort of movements are how you can integrate your yoga practice off the mat when you're standing in the kitchen. I do a lot of yoga throughout my house, especially with two little ones. There's always an invitation to move and be more fluid. All right, exhale, forward fold. Keep your feet as they are. Take any arm variation that feels good.
You can walk your hands in line with your inner arches and use your fingertips to pull your head and your heart more towards the earth. As you breathe into your back and side ribs, can you allow your head to hang even more with more weight? And let all this new oxygen and blood life force wash over your brain. Slowly come into a halfway lift once again. Spin your right toes forward. Sweep your hands to frame your right foot at the top of the mat as you lift your left heel up. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a few rounds of breath to pedal out your knees. Let every motion be one of fluidity and ease. Now settle into stillness. Inhale, sweep your left leg high, nice and steady. Exhale, move from your center as you step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee down. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise. One fluid motion as you lift up. Even if it takes a few rounds of breath, let your outer expression reflect your commitment to fluidity and embodying the water quality. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, gracefully set your hands to the ground. Slowly glide back into Janu Shirsasana B. So your right heel to your perineum, your root, or Mula Bandha, Muladhara Chakra. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, pour over your left leg. Let your head fall with every exhale. There's a quality of allowing your breath to wash through you with every cycle, especially on your exhale. Ride the wave of your inhale forward. Come through a low lunge, lift your right leg up. Then spin your right heel down to the ground. Sweep both hands off the right edge of your mat. I'll turn to face y'all. We'll set up for the second wide straddle forward fold. Ground your palms underneath your shoulders. Get long through your side ribs. Then knit your front ribs in. Flood your back ribs with your breath. With your toes both facing forward, both sets of toes facing forward, bend your left knee deeply. Give your side lunge a little bounce. So we're never wanting to lock out any major joints or overly firm up the muscles. Switch sides, bend your right knee deeply, and give yourself a little bounce. In every yoga pose, we're looking for a balance of effort and ease so that life force can flow through us. Switch sides, bend your left knee deeply. Notice if you can go a little deeper. Exhale, switch to the right, bend your right knee. 3 more rounds of breath, ride the waves. On your exhale, you deepen. Inhale, lift your hips through center. Exhale, lower. 2 more rounds at the rhythm of your breath, yogis. So Vinyasa is amplifying the opportunities on both sides of the breath. Come back through center. Now turn your left toes forward. Sweep both hands to frame your left foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, open mouth, exhale. Plank waves. Inhale, roll forward, stack your shoulders over your wrist, and look down. Zip up your low belly. At the base of your next exhale, tip your tail back, press through your hands, and slide into downward facing dog. Move with your breath. Inhale, roll forward, lead with your upper back, then shift your vision down. Exhale, begin with your low belly. Tip your tail high, flow into downward facing dog. 1 more. Lift your gaze beyond your fingertips. Bend your knees. Exhale, step, walk, or hop your feet up to your hands. Move with smoothness. Palms to shins, halfway lift, expand. Exhale, forward fold, we bow. Press down through your feet, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to pause here. Tune in to the waves of energy, prana, and breath circulating within you. Notice the patterns that you can use as you link your body and your breath, as you lean into your inner intelligence and allow your outer expression to emerge from your commitment to fluidity and ease. Let's flow, yogis. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, forward fold like a waterfall, pour forward. Palms to shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your feet back, high push up. On your next exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Smooth out your breath here, yogis. Smooth and rhythmic breath helps to calm the nervous system. So even if you just chose to take your practice as a breathing practice and committed to your smooth, equanimous, purposeful breath, you would feel the impacts of your yoga. Next inhale, gaze forward. Bend your knees. Exhale fully. Gather your power from your low belly and step your feet up to your hands. Palms to shins, half lift. Expand your heart forward. Exhale, bow. Use your whole breath to complete. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit deep. I like to have my feet separated at hip distance. You can choose to keep your big toes touching or feet at hip distance. Hip distance or a little wider is generally more stable. So sit deep, reach your arms up, and with your next exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Look to the earth, squeeze your pinky fingers together, and allow your heart to shine forward, even as you're reaching back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sweep back, nice and steady. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach back, use your whole breath. Inhale, ground through your feet, rise up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, pour forward, Uttanasana. Palms to shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands, move through your Vinyasa, high to low push up on your exhale. Up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg up and back. Use your whole breath. Exhale, gracefully step forward. Even if it takes a couple steps, let it be smooth and purposeful. Spin your left heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Let every micro motion be part of your embodiment of water. On your exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Lean forward and look beyond your right big toe. Next, inhale, sweep your right arm up and back, slide your left arm down your back leg, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel to the earth, Vinyasa flow. Deep breath in, full breath out. Left side, float your left leg high, use your breath to rise. Exhale, contract your low belly as you step forward. Spin your right heel down. Inhale, let your breath fill you as you rise. Settle into your hips. Press down through your feet to engage your core. Everything works together. Exhale, sweep back, hinge forward. Let it be smooth. Even if you lessen the intensity of your shapes or make your expression a little different than you might normally in your practice, let everything be an invitation for water, for flow.
Inhale, left arm to the sky. Lean up and back, up and back. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Nice work, yogis. Let's put that warrior sequence together in a vinyasa at the rhythm of one breath per movement. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Gracefully step forward. Ground through both heels. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach back. Lean your heart forward. Inhale, scoop your right arm high. Exhale, flow like water down and through Vinyasa. Left side, inhale, expand. Exhale, contract, ground into the earth. Inhale, flow up. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, open through your left side body. Exhale, flow. Lower down to your knees. Sit back on your heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly, or child's pose. You always have a choice in the shapes that you make, in your outer expression, but even more, in every moment, you have a choice of the energy that you cultivate on the inside. The energy of your inner experience is through aligning your mind, your heart, your breath, and your body. Yoga teaches us that everything coming together to create a whole is the aim, is integrated experience in action. Bring your hands to heart center. Recommit to your fluid movement practice today. And presence in your mind, what a fluid experience off the mat feels like. What does it feel like when you are in your flow, working with all of the contributing factors, the people, the places, the ideas? What does it feel like for your life to flow? Let this inner sensation guide your way. Deep inhale, open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Let's go a little deeper, yogis. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in, empty out, exhale. Press more through your hands, tip your tail higher, get long. Then inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, big step forward. Spin your left heel down. Move from your center, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. So Warrior 2, this is an open hip posture. Your front leg is externally rotating open. Then go deeper. Notice if you can stack your right knee over your ankle. And from there, then pull your right heel back towards your left heel. So we're expanding out and hugging in all through our base. Let your wings reflect the same commitment, openness, purpose, expansion. All right, with your arms wide, now let's articulate the rib cage. So glide your rib cage more to the front. You can keep your arms out wide or even bring your hands to your rib cage. Now glide your rib cage to the back. Do it a few times. Feel the flow that's available for you through all of your vertebrae stacked. Your spine is not fixed. You have so many vertebrae that are contributing to you being fluid in your life, more mobile through your daily activities. All right, now let's add on. Bring your right arm to your thigh. Sweep your left arm overhead. Extended side angle. Press down through your back heel, zip up your low belly, stay connected to your core, and inhale, reverse your warrior. Let's move with breath. Exhale, right forearm to thigh. Inhale, stretch your left arm long. Move from your center. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, stretch into your expansion. One more time. Exhale, flow forward and extend. Exhale, gracefully flow back. Now, Vinyasa, ground your hands. Move through your up dog to down dog. And pause here. Let your head hang heavy and smooth out your breath. Be intentional about your inner rhythm. Every breath cycle is an opportunity to smooth out any rough patches within. Next, inhale, float your left leg high, big expansion. Exhale, step forward. Take up your space, ground down, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Alternative face off. Settle into your space, your sacred space, that of your body, your divine vessel. We are not machines. We are all of our intelligence housed in this body. Expand your wings open. Draw length across your heart from your hands. And now slide your ribcage forward and back. Play with the smoothness that's available within your center. All right, now come back to center. Extended side angle, left forearm to your thigh. Sweep your right arm long overhead. Lean your heart back as you ground through your back heel even more. Tune into your low belly. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, lean back. One full cycle of breath. Exhale, transition. Inhale, grow longer. 2 more times. Exhale from your center. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, land the shape. Inhale, express into it with fluidity. Last one. Inhale, reverse warrior, express. Exhale, we flow, Vinyasa. Walk halfway up your mat. Drop down to your knees. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Roll your upper arm bones back. Feel yourself fully awake, fully alive in your flow. Then catch the front of your knees. We'll add on some spinal articulations with cat-cow here. Normally we do cat-cow through tabletop, but we've done all of this rib cage and spinal articulation. We'll bring more into a grounded posture. With your hands on your knees, inhale, shine your heart forward, tip your tail back, look up. Exhale, press your hands into your legs, draw your low belly back, tuck your chin. Inhale, ride your front body open, look up. Exhale, press back, arch in, pull your low belly up. Inhale, look high. Exhale, gather your power into your low belly. Last one. Come up to a neutral seat. Notice how you feel now. Notice what's flowing through you after embodying the water element. Let's add on, yogis. Stay in your kneeling position. Bring your hands in front of you. Tuck your toes under. Sit back on your heels. So notice how this simple shift creates a whole new experience in your body. Continue to ride the waves of your breath. With your weight on your heels, squeeze your knees together, squeeze your inner ankles together. Gather up your power from the earth, pull it into you. Our fascia, the connective tissues at the bottoms of our feet, are dense and dark tissues. But over time, with our asanas, with the position of the body, with the weight of our bones and our muscles seated on the heels, also with the commitment to breath, we start to almost liquefy the connective tissue, and then we open up more space for prana, life force, to flow through us. Let's add on some breath. Stay in your fire toes pose, hands to heart center. Release your arms by your side. One fluid circle. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw your hands through your center line. Ride your breath like waves. Inhale, expand, open across your heart. Exhale, drink in the power that you've gathered, the energy, pull it into you. Last one, inhale, expand, open. Exhale, draw it to you. Let's land at the heart center. Big breath in. Stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Hands to the earth. Untuck your toes. Lap out your feet like they're your flippers. Cross your ankles behind you. Roll over your feet. Extend your legs out in front of you. Now use your hands to scoop the flesh out from underneath your sit bones. We've all got it. Flex your feet. Now tip your pelvis slightly forward. Think cow as you're going into the fold. Inhale, shine your arms up. Keep leading with your heart, yogis. Exhale, pour forward. Grab the knife edges of your feet, your ankles, or even behind your knees. Pull yourself into a small ball, like you're receiving all of the gifts from your practice. Pull them into your center. Let every inhale wash over your back body. Exhale, digest it. Pull it in through your low belly. Next inhale, look forward. Exhale, tone your low belly, rise on up. Then lay down onto your back and take up your space. Separate your feet wide. Extend your arms by your sides, palms up, so the line of energy across your heart is open and ready to receive. Release any control in your breath and come back to your naturalness. Close your eyes and drink in all the gifts from your yoga practice today. Shavasana. If you have the space and the time to stay and savor this final rest, please do so. If you're ready to move on, gently rock your head side to side and reawaken your fingers and your toes. And then sweep your arms overhead, slide your feet together. And with your exhale, pull yourself into a small ball, then roll to one side. Gracefully press yourself up, still seamless in your transitions. Let's meet with our hands at heart center. And we'll close our practice with a final Om. Take a deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to practice with you again soon. Please join us for more yoga and meditation on Round Dot Glass or on our app. Be well, yogis.